I'm Dave Scott. I'm back for another series of stretch cord exercises that you can do during COVID-19 virus. And we're all been trying to innovative on the exercise that we can implement. And a lot of these have application to swimming, but also full body exercise and overarm core exercises. So I'm going to put together another sequence for you that you can try at home, all right? And I want you to keep track of the reps. First one is I want you to feel as though you're doing a squat. So imagine someone's got a stool behind you. You're weighting your heels. You're going to come down low, low, low like this. You're going to draw your belly in, your transverse abdominis, so you're not arching your back. If I arch my back, I'm going to feel this in my low back right away when I have tension on it. All right, I have the stretch cord hooked on my tree here. These have hand paddles. You can use stretch cords that just have a single paddle and you hang on to them. So I'm going to start with a half butterfly pull. Now ideally I'd have a little more tension on this. So if I'm doing a double arm pull, I have my elbows set here, wrists are in neutral position. I'm going to come underneath my chest and I'm going to do these pretty quick. So the motion is like this and I'm going to reach up and I'm going to stay down sort of in this half squat. So I'm getting the load of my glutes and my quads and my core when I'm doing this. And I'd like you to start off with 30 reps on this, okay? And you're pretty quick. You're going to transition to the second exercise, and that's a tricep extension. So those of you that do swim, you want to keep your elbows out and then elbows in. So I start underneath my chest, elbows out, elbows in, wrist hyperextended at the end of the finish. Elbows out, elbows in. So I did 30 of the first one, and I'm going to go 30 of this one, 30 and 30. I'm going to reduce the tension on this next one, and I'm going to do full freestyle underwater stroke, okay? Same idea on this. I'm going to stay down in that squat position, so it's getting kind of tough right now, even though I've only done 10 reps, and I'm going to go 30 of these, 30, 30, 30. Next one, a little different deviation on this. I can grab the handles, I can use a single handle on this, or I can do it this way, but I'm going to just kind of hang on. This may look kind of unwieldy, but it's actually quite effective. So I'm going to do a fly with an elbow drop, and I'm going to do it real slow so I have an eccentric load on this. I'll show you. So the first motion is to go up and out. And if you look at the angle at my elbow, it's about 130 degrees. If you look at my thumb, it's about opposite my ear. I got to step in just a bit because it's getting hard to talk. And as I get in this position here, I'm going to turn my hand back almost like I'm hitchhiking. First position. Number two, I'm going to keep my hands back, draw my elbows into my side, really think about retracting my shoulder blades, and I'm going to do this exercise slowly. So I come back up to the first position. Let me just show you that second one again. Down, real slow. So I have a huge eccentric load as I'm coming back right now where I'm lengthening. I feel this in my back, my rotator cuff muscles all the way around. I'm going to do the sequence in order. First position, start with your hands down in front, up and out, 130-degree bend at your elbows. Try to turn your thumb out almost like you're hitchhiking. Second position, slow, real slow, and then back up, okay? And what I'd like you to do on this is to do 10 reps because these are hard. On number 10, I want you to kind of pulse it for 10 seconds. So the last rep, I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and keep squeezing on this. Next position, I'm going to cross my cords. I'm going to come back to that first position. I'm going to bend over. I'm going to load my legs and my glutes when I'm doing this. And I want you to do kind of a breaststroke pull as you're doing this. Even if you don't do breaststroke, you're going to go out at the beginning here. Now, as I'm doing this, I want to flatten my back out. I want to come down a little bit lower. I'm almost sitting in my bush here, but that's okay. And I'm going to see if I can get my hips down nice and low so I feel this in my whole core. Hands come underneath my chin. I shoot them forward. So I press out wide now. And man, do I feel my back. Elbows are up nice and high. Don't do this. Elbows are high. I come around the turn underneath my chin and shoot them forward. Here's my next rep. And then my next rep. And my next rep. Okay? And what I'd like you to do is to do 20 of these pulls sitting down. All right? The last exercise in sequence on this is that we're going to do a step right, step left, and we're going to do a side twist. So I overlay these. Maybe it looks a little unwieldy. Put your hands, stack them. I'm going to step back at 45 degrees, and I'm going to twist and hold. Come back to center, step left, twist and hold. Come back to center. That's one, okay? One right, one left, one right, one left. I'd like you to do 12 of these and hold number 12 for 12 seconds. Did you get that whole sequence? Put these together, start your routine, you're better off doing short routines during the day to rev up your system. And these go to hardy fatigue. And that's the key, because when you go to hardy fatigue, when you're doing these, you stimulate this huge protein called a myokine. We're going to cover that later.